My name is Lisa Rosa, and I used to live on Mechanic Street for many years. I know the mayor very well, I know the chief very well, and I know very many of the older community police. I was very involved with them, and we managed to clean up a few blocks. We also renamed McNamara Park and had that fixed for the children. After a while, our neighbors were not afraid to call the police for themselves. In the beginning, they would call me, and I would call the police. And after a while, my phone got quiet. I feel community policing is very important because that is the only way the citizens get to see that police are human too. When they don't get out of their cars, or they don't want to talk to anybody, or sometimes they stand there talking about an incident that's happening and they say remarks that they really shouldn't say in front of people. What are people going to think about the officers? And I know because it happened in front of me. And in fact, me and that officer became very good friends when I went to the Citizens Police Academy and we talked about the incident. His first words to me were, "You really hate me, don't you?" And when I explained the situation, because there were people watching them, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I only did that because the situation makes everybody nervous, especially us, because we deal with this every day, and after a while it gets depressing." And I said, "Yeah, I can understand that. But you have to realize, do it when you get in your car. Do it away from people. Because while you're doing that, people are thinking, look at that asshole." Pardon my profanity. And we became very good friends. Dave Strong, wonderful officer, still friends. Kevin Spano, Scott Weber, Scott Perry, Henry Jumpman, all community police. And we managed to get good block watches going. I hear now that nobody wants to get involved anymore in community policing. Why? Why are these officers reluctant to speak to people? I understand what's going on with society today. And some may not admit it, but they're afraid. And I understand that totally. Because I'm afraid. I'm afraid to go out. I'm afraid to be in crowds. I won't go to Music Fest. I won't go to Chris Kindlemart. I won't go to concerts or anything. Because some guy pulled a gun in front of my house at me. I got so physically sick I had to leave Bethlehem. The justice system failed me. And it wasn't the police in Bethlehem. It was the justice system. He had priors. He had stolen guns. And he was on drugs. They put him in a drug rehab and gave him 2 years probation. I lost my job. I got extremely sick. And I had to leave because I was paranoid. I couldn't go out of my house. When I went to work, within 20 minutes I was sick as a dog and I had to leave. I wouldn't go out at night. Nothing. I was pretty much a prisoner of my own home. And he had family that lived right around the corner. And I was worried they'd come after me. Community policing has done a lot for me and other people. Can I have 10 more seconds, please? So I would really like to see something done with this. Get officers into it. I mean, I'll even volunteer to work with them. I don't care. I just want them to understand that this is a very important part of the police department. And I'm willing to do anything for them to get out there. Recently, my niece, she's in a dangerous position. And nothing is being done. I tried. And I don't know what to do. I don't know if this specific person is afraid. I don't know if it's just that he just doesn't want to deal. I don't know. But if they're afraid to go out there and talk to people, that's not good. And what I said years ago about the casino coming in, they can look back. My name back then was Lisa Vasquez. I was married. I'm now divorced. Because when I got sick, he couldn't handle it. So I've been single since 2007. Because he couldn't handle it. So I've been through a lot of hell. But now I'm back. I'm healthy. And you are going to be seeing a lot of me. I am going to be a thorn in everybody's side. But I'm doing it for the good of my home, which is Bethlehem. And it's always been. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rosa.